Morning.
Hello, happy morning.
Hello.
Hello, happy morning.
So this afternoon, we will start our regular meeting in SCBD Toastmasters. Thank you for coming on time, right at 3 p.m. And I would like to encourage all of you to turn your camera on whenever start from the opening until the end of the meeting, so we can see your facial expression and make sure that your face is within the video frame. And also, please keep your microphone on mute whenever you aren't allowed to talk. And please unmute whenever you are allowed to talk or speak. And last but not least, be fully present and have fun with SCBD Toastmasters. So I will call our club president, which is Toastmaster Galfi.
Oh, why is it not showing? Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Naflah. So I would like to call everyone to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I still see a lot of you still muting. Okay, and please answer to this. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy
morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. So even though it is not morning yet, it is not morning already, we still would like to maintain our morning spirit, right? Because we would like to go through this meeting in a spirited way. Yeah. So welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. My name is Galvin Bati, and I'm the president of SCBD Toastmasters Club, and all of us here as SCBD Toastmasters Club member and also the participants will go through this meeting today. Okay, now let me just introduce to you about SCBD Toastmaster, but I think almost all of you already know about SCBD Toastmaster. Is there any first timer here in any Toastmaster meeting? No one. Good. Good. Okay, so I think everybody already knows about Toastmaster, whereby we are almost 100 years old organization, a worldwide organization. So we are present in, I believe, more than 140 countries. So you can be anywhere, you can be almost anywhere in the world, and you can almost always find a Toastmaster club in the city that you are staying in. And if you would like to join any Toastmaster meeting, of course you are able to, but we you can almost always join as a guest, but you can be also a member of a club. So maybe you think that what is actually the benefit of becoming a member? A member, you have to pay. A guest, you can attend freely. So by becoming a member, I would like to reiterate that by becoming a member, that you can get an education program, which is called the Pathway. This pathway is basically just like think about it, just like a Bachelor of Communication. If you complete it, then you can get a lot of knowledge about communication, especially in public speaking. And you can get such knowledge also in SCBD Toastmasters Club. You can also get it in other clubs like the Ultimate Toastmaster Club, like Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club, and any other Toastmaster Club. But then again, why do you choose SCBD Toastmaster Club? Because we are almost. We are almost. That is our mission. No, not mission. Vision. Our vision is we are almost. Meaning that by joining SCBD Toastmaster Club, you are almost achieving your goal of becoming a better public speaker. That is all about SCBD Toastmaster Club. And now, now I would like to open the meeting with the sound of this power bank. That's the sound. And now I give the control to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Uyun, please.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Galvin. All right. So today, I'll be the Toastmaster of the meeting. So first, I would like to welcome everyone to SCBD Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much for investing your time in this Sunday late afternoon with us. Hope you enjoy the meeting with so much fun and so many takeaway lessons. So thank you very much for coming. So today we have our theme, the repeated refrains of nature. Why we chose this? Because in 22nd of April, we celebrated Earth Day. So this theme was basically taken from one of sentences in Rahul Carson's book titled Silent Spring. Let me read for you all. Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated refrains of nature, the assurance that dawn comes after night and spring after winter. So who is Rahul Carson? Rahul Carson was one of environmentalists in the US in early years. That spring on that year, she didn't hear like birds chirping because they were poisoned by the toxic chemicals from the factories. So then she campaigned to restore our Mother Earth. And I also would like to encourage everyone here today to remind yourself that we need to conserve our Mother Earth. And that's why we have our WOD today, conserve. It's a verb that means to protect some things, especially an environmentally or culturally important or thing like from harm or destruction. So our theme today is basically to celebrate our Earth Day, and please use our WOD conserve. That's for the theme. And for the agenda for today, first we have the opening, basically introduction of the theme and role takers. And then we have prepared speech session for Toastmaster members to deliver a speech. And after that prepared speech session, we will have 10 minutes of break. And then we will have table topic session. Guests are encouraged to also join this. And and then it will followed by evaluation session, in which evaluation team will give constructive feedbacks. And at the last, we will have Hall of Fame and closing. That's for our agenda. And later, I will also share the agenda in the chat box. That's for the meeting agenda. And let me introduce you to our meeting enablers. Sorry, usually we spotlight each role taker, but today let me introduce all the meeting enablers. So first, we will have our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ardita from Universitas Indonesia Toastmasters Club. So basically, she will oversee the whole meeting, what is like what happened and what did not happen, but actually supposed to happen, etc. So generally, she will lead the evaluation session later. And we also have our beautiful grammarian, Toastmaster Stephanie from the Ultimate Toastmasters Club. She will note down some grammatical errors and will fix that later in her report. And she will also take note beautiful quotes or phrases. So please mention as many quotes as you can. And we have our and WOD counter, Toastmaster Mulyadin. Here means like filler words. So if you use like long pauses, you will be caught by our and WOD counter. But if you also can use our WOD conserve, he will give some credits as well. And we also have our double role taker, Toastmaster Galvin, who will serve as timer and ballot counter. For this, I would like to call Toastmaster Galvin to directly explain how is the timing signal in our meeting today. Time is yours, Toastmaster Galvin.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Okay, so for today, our prepared speakers, Toastmaster Duwi and Toastmaster Aisyah, will have 5 to 7 minutes of speaking time. So I will turn on the green light, the green background when you have 2 minutes more to speak, and then the yellow background 1 minute more to speak, and then the red background when the time is up, but you still have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. For Toastmaster Naflah also the same. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining green, 1 minute remaining yellow, and red is up. But you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. But you have 10 until 12 minutes. So I will start turning on the green background at the 10-minute mark. And for the table topic session, the usual 1 to 2 minutes, and for the evaluators, the usual 2 to 3 minutes. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Uyun.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Galvin. And those like 4 will be part of the general evaluation team. Toastmaster Ardita, Toastmaster Stephanie, Toastmaster Mulyadin, and Toastmaster Galvin. And we also have another meeting enabler, our table topics master, Toastmaster Dentia, who will lead this table topic session today. So these are our meeting enablers. In Toastmaster, every Toastmaster wears so many hats. So today as grammarian, next week as bell counter. So these roles will also give some skills, for example, that I listed in the slide. And not only role takers, guests can also participate in our meeting. So how is guest enrollment? Not only Toastmaster members, guests also can get some benefits of the meeting, hopefully. First is the skill of active listening. So guests can listen attentively to each speaker, and you can send private feedback to their direct message in the chat box later. You can also learn your impromptu speech by putting your name in the chat box, and if the table topics master pick you, you can deliver 1 to 2 minutes table topic speech. And last but not least, networking. You can feel free to use the chat box to interact each other in this meeting. So hope everyone can enjoy the meeting. And I also would like to say Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslim fellows in this meeting. Because we will have like Asar prayer, we will have it at like around 3:45. So later we will have dedicated 10 minutes for you to have Asar prayer. And that's all for the introduction. And we will go to our second session. So here is prepared speech session. I encourage everyone to actively listen to each prepared speech. And later, after each speaker delivered their speech, you can send private messages to them to encourage, to praise, or give some like constructive feedbacks. Okay, so first I would like to have our first speaker, our journalist, a beautiful one, Toastmaster Duwi, who will be introduced by our evaluator, Toastmaster Ishraki. Time is yours, Toastmaster Ishraki and Toastmaster Duwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Uyun. All right, today I will represent the first speakers, Toastmaster Dwi Satya, with the speech title period. And in this project, to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. So, without any further ado, Toastmaster Dwi, period.
Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy morning. I would like to ask you, okay, I will choose Toastmaster Uyun instead. Hi, Toastmaster Uyun.
Hello.
What makes you grateful today?
Oh, because I have SCBD meeting today.
So that's it?
A lot, basically. I can get
Okay.
up early and many more.
Thank you for sharing. Well, I like the point of the reason that you are feeling grateful. Because one time I experienced a strange moment when I used to feel sorry when I see homeless or those who were less fortunate. Some people say that was the best thing to feel grateful. Look to those who are down below. And from that moment, I'm thinking, is that how gratitude works? I don't think that it can be fair enough. I mean, if we talk about those who have, so they can feel grateful more than they are who are poor, right? So what happened to those who are the poorest, who are at the bottom at the bottom of the pyramid? Can they feel grateful? So based on that question, as time goes by, I understand something from several life events. One time, I met people from C-suite level. They are from top 3 investment managers. Yeah, we talk about projections, assets under management, yes, money, at a fancy restaurant with fancy dining set, silver spoon, and of course, premium beef cuts already before my eyes. I take my fork and knife and cut it elegantly and send it to my mouth, swallow it mindfully to feel the texture and also the taste of this premium cuts. Sorry, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm so grateful. Perhaps this is once in a lifetime experience. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But life must go on. I moved to a more casual setting to have my second lunch because logics absorbs logistic. I cannot think with that inadequate supply. Then I have soto ayam. I got a bowl with full of shredded chickens and I start to take my first sip. The taste of chicken broth and shredded chickens overwhelms my tongue. And I repeated that actions until I feel grateful. I'm full. Thank you for this food today. From these two settings, I know that it is quite simple to feel grateful. I can feel grateful every time, everywhere, perfectly, without dent. And it shows contrast with a piece of advice that I received. It takes a lot of work of my gratitude task to see those who are less fortunate and then compare it into some degrees to validate that I'm more, then I can feel grateful. It's so sad, right? Some people exist to be an additional catalyst for those who have more. So for today, I will invite you to feel grateful because we are enough than feeling grateful because we are more. So I will back to you to Toastmaster Uyun. What makes you grateful today?
Yeah, I feel more grateful because I have more, as you said.
Thank you for sharing. That's all from me. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dwi, for reminding us that we have more beyond our eyes, like more than meets the eyes. We have more, like we are not almost, but today we are more. Thank you for that. And we will have also our second speaker who will inspire us. We will have our, let me see, Toastmaster Aisyah, are you there? Are you? Okay, all right. So we'll have our second speaker, Toastmaster Nurul, who will be evaluated by our beautiful evaluator, Toastmaster Tias. So time is yours, Toastmaster Tias and Toastmaster Nurul.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Hello, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I will be Toastmaster Aisyah Evaluator. Today, she will deliver her speech for Level 1 Project 2 that will focus on evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Aisyah to demonstrate that she has applied the feedback received from her first speech. Let us welcome Toastmaster Aisyah to delivering her speech. Toastmaster Nurul Aisyah, learn to listen. Learn to listen, Toastmaster Nurul Aisyah.
Thank you. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Learning to listen. If we are listening, it means we are learning. I never really know how to listen because what I know, listening means just set my ears and just listen to the surrounding, listen to what people say. That's all I know about listening. Until 5 years ago, I joined the research community in the university. I work at the Center for Innovation in Education, and we learn about a lot of things, especially about education. But what makes it special is the education that we talk here is not only about the context about school, teacher, student, etc. But also it improves my development in many areas, including me as a person, as a human being. One day, in the Center of Innovation and Education, we made the collaboration with the university and with the local schools. So the school, the teachers and the students will conduct the lesson. Meanwhile, the teachers will invite the other teachers from the other schools and also the professors from the university and also the researchers and the parents, which means all of the class will be surrounded by a lot of people there to observe about the lesson. It is really fun and it's really inspiring because we can learn a lot of things about how the children learn. And then one moment, the teacher talked to the students. So the teacher, when he talked to the students, he used the special gesture. He will humble or he will a bit hunch, make his body hunch when he talks to the children. So we note all of the gestures and then we discuss about that after the lesson. We asked to the teachers, why did you hunch your body when you talk to the children? And then the teacher gave us the inspiring story about a Chinese character which related to listening. The traditional Chinese character is called Ting, which means listening. And what makes it interesting about this Chinese character is because this Chinese character is only one character, but it comprises a lot of characters. There is the character that related to ear, and then king, and then mind, and then eyes, and then focus, and then heart. What does it mean with those characters in this one Chinese character? So actually, it means that there is a character about king, which means when we listen to someone, it means that we treat our partner as a king. So we wrap our attention as like we talking to a king. And also we also have the character of ear, which means we set our ear to listen, to fully listen to our partner. And then also there's a heart, which means we also put our heart on that. And then there is a character about mind, which means there's an undivided attention, which we give the focus to our partner of speaking. And then another part, there's also eyes. Eyes means we put our eyes to our partner of speaking, and also our mind, which means our mind, our whole focus is to our partner of speaking. That's really interesting because these traditional Chinese characters teach us about when we truly listen to someone, we treat them as a king or as a queen. A servant never interrupts the king, but wraps his ear around him, attending every word and facial expression with 10 eyes and one heart. That's what I learned about listening, although it comes from the simple moment in my life, but it has a lot of lesson, especially when I learned about these simple Chinese characters. I hope by knowing these little characters, we know what the truly listening mean is. So that's what I learned. I hope I can learn a lot of things better and better. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Uyun.
All right, thank you very much. So I searched about this thing I shared in the chat box. Is that the kanji? Oh, not kanji. Oh, what is it? The character that you shared?
Yes.
All right. Oh yeah, it's only one character, but it means a lot. Thank you very much for sharing about that values of listening. Hope everyone can learn from that. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nurul, Aisyah. And we have our last speaker today, Toastmaster Naflah, who is completing her pathway, dynamic leadership. So this speech will be 10 to 12 minutes, and the evaluator will be Toastmaster Garda, who previously has finished this pathway. So time is yours, Toastmaster Garda and Toastmaster Naflah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, clearly.
Awesome. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today is a special day for one of our members, Toastmaster Naflah, because she is finally completing her pathway of dynamic leadership throughout her Toastmasters journey. So the purpose of this speech project of path completion is for the member to reflect on her growth during the completion of an entire path, and for the member to share some aspect of her growth during the completion of a path. So without further ado, I would like to call upon the screen Toastmaster Naflah, a journey. A journey, Toastmaster Naflah, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Before I start, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board SCBD Toastmasters. Before takeoff, let us enlighten you with the safety aspects of this aircraft. Please ensure that you choose the right club. Your personal growth, your networking, and your confidence will be raised. Get ready to join me. We'll be on our way. That was 15 years old me in my bedroom talking to myself and saying those things repeatedly. Yes, pretend to be a voiceover, pretend to be an MC or news anchor. That was me back then. So I'm not a really outstanding student at school, just a regular kid with a very limited friends. That's me. And I could say that I was a shy girl, so I could only have bundling with some friends only. And whenever someone asks me, Naflah, what is your hobby? I always say it like, my hobby is dancing and I join a dance class. I never mentioned about I'd like to being a news anchor, pretend to be a news anchor, being a voiceover, or even an MC. Because I thought it was only for fun. And who cares anyway? And who wants to listen to my voice anyway? Long story short, my cousin introduced me to this sophisticated meeting called Toastmasters. It was when I was turned 18 at that time. And it fascinated me that I can pretend to be a news anchor or MC, voiceover, or even a storyteller at Toastmasters. So I was excited at that time. I think I found the right place to express myself and also to uh, practice my other hobby that which I never mentioned it before. And being a Toastmasters in my teenager period, I met a lot of friends. Like my networking is improved. As a shy girl, I could only have very limited friends, but in Toastmasters, I made friends with professionals. I met friends with adult. I met friends with expatriate from another country. And also I met friends with people like my age. In Toastmasters, I remember I was opening my speech with a song in Alliance Toastmaster Club. Can you imagine me singing in Toastmasters? Okay, well, don't you ever ask me to sing again. And I never crossed my mind that I will sing, but I did it anyway. I also never imagined myself. I told people in Toastmasters about my story that I never felt before. I told people in Toastmasters about my story for being bullied at school. It was a hard time, but in Toastmasters, I could say it, I could share the stories, and people are welcome to my stories. And the worst thing that fellow Toastmasters can do is clapping. They will always give you a clap and appreciate you for what you did. Back then, in 2018, I was invited by one of the exco to join the SCTV building in Senayan because the employee of the office wants to join SCBD Toastmasters. I made a tour, and finally I met this. I went to the studio of news anchor, 18 years old student, a college student. I never been to this kind of studio, and I just watched the news anchor. It was very nice experience, I think. And in Toastmasters also, my confidence is being raised. I remember I was joining as an MC to promote a Toastmaster in public space, like in Kota Casablanca Mall. This is my picture. So can you imagine me, Naflah, the shy kid, is being an MC at 19 years old me? I was so nervous. And can you imagine that Mall Kota Casablanca in Saturday? There was like a lot of people and a lot of crowd. And I just stood there with Toastmaster Hadi and opening the occasion, the event. One day in my college, there was an opening for the campus ambassador. And I remember there was a selection for that, and there was one section called Introductory Speech. I remember one of the students at my college started to introduce themselves like this. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Cindy. I'm from Faculty of Economy. My hobby is singing, and my achievement in singing is being a winner in choir. The judges' face will be like, okay, but then started to my turn. I started to open my speech like this. There is no right or wrong decision. There is only decision with consequences. I opening my speech with a quote, and I learned that from Toastmasters. So from that, maybe I got accepted because of that. Long story short, I got accepted. And one of my duty is vegan MC. Finally! But at this time, I was away from Toastmaster for quite some time. And I remember vegan MC at this time, it was so nervous. This one is emceeing in English at campus event. And I could say that it's not my good or best performance. And start from that, I started to learn and realize that I learned a lot from Toastmasters. And I think I need to practice. So I would go back to join Toastmasters again. And in Toastmasters, I could say it teach me a lot of things. It give me many benefits. It's not only giving me a chance to practice my English, my public speaking, and my confidence. I also remember when I went to make some writing to apply for student exchange to United States. My writing was checked and corrected by one of my fellow Toastmaster, which is Toastmaster Mia and Toastmaster Tika from Motivator Toastmaster Club. They encouraged me to get that scholarship. Well, even though I'm not accepted, but still, it means a lot for me. They manifest their time to correct my essay. And as I realized that Toastmasters, it's been a right place for me because all of these things, I would like to mention that in Toastmasters, not only it makes you more confidence or being a good public speaker. In my experience in 2018, when I joined Asian Games as the NOC for Maldives delegate, and thus in that selection, one of the judges asked me about the Toastmasters. When they look up at my CV, they see my name, they see my experience as a Toastmasters and also an EXCO in Toastmasters. They asked me like what I did in Toastmasters and why would I join Toastmaster at the time, and also my experience about leadership. That's also the same thing when TEDx coming to my campus. They also considered me to be one of the committee without joining the selection. So it's one of the benefits when you are a Toastmaster, you can put a Toastmaster in your CV and people will recognize or even ask you about those experience. And I think that's one of the benefit. And talking about my past, I was doing these pathways, dynamic leadership back to 2017. At the end of 2017, it was when I was 18. And today in 2021, 3 years, it just made it to the last level because I postponed, because I do a lot of things. It's just an excuse for me. But one of the things I want to tell you that Banking Toastmasters, it gave me a lot of benefits in life. And also this journey in Toastmasters is also a great journey that I bring to another journey in campus life as a student and as an MC, as I said. Last but not least, Toastmasters, being a Toastmaster members, you can get the knowledge that you can apply to our daily lives. And my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention to join me in this journey. We wish you an enjoyable flight with SCBD Toastmasters. Back to Tony.
Wow, thank you very much, Toastmaster Naflah. I would like to invite everyone to unmute your microphone to give a big applause to Toastmaster Naflah for completing the dynamic leadership pathway. Big applause for our speakers for today, Toastmaster Duwi and Toastmaster Aisyah. Wow, congratulations. Thank you very much for sharing, Toastmaster Naflah. So Toastmaster Naflah is the most senior member of SCBD Toastmasters Club in terms of membership. So she knows a lot about SCBD from 2017, am I correct? Yeah, so she is still very young, but got so many experience, exposure from Toastmasters. So hope everyone can also stay along with us to get the most benefits of Toastmasters, because I agree with like I joined about a year already, and I know like I haven't unlocked many experiences, so I am looking forward to experiences that Toastmaster Naflah also got from Toastmasters. All right, so that wraps up the prepared speech session. We have 3 speakers already, and please also send private feedbacks to our speaker today from to Toastmaster Duwi, Toastmaster Aisyah, and Toastmaster Naflah. And I would love to know the time report from our timer, Toastmaster Galvin. How is it?
Yes. So Toastmaster Duwi has spent 6 minutes 27 seconds. Toastmaster Aisyah 5 minutes 26 seconds, and Toastmaster Naflah 10 minutes 38 seconds. So all of them are eligible to be voted.
Oh, nice one. Thank you. And Toastmaster Galvin will also share the ballot link later.
Yes.
Okay, so
right
he is preparing now. Okay, so please use your rights to vote. Maybe we can have like 30 seconds for you to open. I will also open this. So you can choose your most favorite speaker, be it from the content, from the delivery, or maybe the charisma, or whether you can relate with the story or not. Yeah. All right, so everyone has voted. Okay, so maybe while you are voting, we can have our photo session. Okay, so I invite everyone to open your camera to show your sweetest smile. And for maybe we can like postpone if you would like to share a chat, maybe later for a while. Let me wait. Okay. Okay, so Toastmaster Aisyah, guest Ilyasa, guest Findra, guest Sabrina, guest Carol, Toastmaster Melanie, guest Gofur. Maybe you can show your smile. All right, we will have 2 poses first. Okay, all right, wait. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me, wait. Oh, hey. Okay, so another pose, maybe because today the theme is about Earth Day, we can have some pose like, what? Like this. It means that we love our Mother Earth. Like this, like small. Like we gather loves for our Mother Earth. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. All right, let me see. Okay, good. Okay, thank you very much. So that is the end of our prepared speech session. We will have 10 minutes for Asana prayer. So we will have our president here. If you would like to chit chat networking, you can stay here for 10 minutes. And if you would like to pray, yeah, please use this 10 minutes. So please, Toastmaster Galvin, could you please like share 10 minutes of. All right, thank you. So back again here, everyone at, let's see, 3:55. Am I correct? Yeah, 3:55.
Yes,
Then
3:55.
we will have our table topic session. And you can also put your name in the chat box to join our table topic. So please be back later at 3:55. See you, everyone. See you later. Hello, guest Sofa. I encourage you to join our table topics. Maybe you can put your name in the chat box. Toastmaster Jeffrey as well. Oh yeah, already. Okay, all right. Oh, nice one. We have our guest as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, to guest Nia, guest Hani. Maybe, yeah, guest Nazil, you wanna try? Guest Vindra, guest Gofur, guest Ilyasa. Oh, guest Carol. Welcome back to SCBD Toastmasters. We will start the session soon. Oh, guest Adam, nice one. Okay. Oh, nice one. Okay. Oh, here I guess Sabrina. Sabrina. Okay. So I hope everyone had a nice break. Yeah, you okay. So do we have our table topics master here already? Is that okay, Master Dentia? Okay, so we have okay, I guess yeah, our speakers will be here. Are here already. Okay, so thank you very much everyone for coming back on time. So our third session will be table topic session. So if you would like to be evaluated by our grammarian, you will be counted your filler words and RWOD. Please join this session. I saw many names already in the chat box, and I would love to give the control to our table topics master, Toastmaster Dentia. Time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for those volunteers who put your name on the list of the table topic session today. So this session is about impromptu speech, how we can answer or react to the question like spontaneously without having to think, or I'll give you maybe 30 seconds to think if you require. But you need to deliver your speech within 1 to 2 minutes, as mentioned by Toastmaster Uyun earlier. And as much as possible, use the word of the day, which is conserve. Yeah. So your speech can be about anything, about your personal story, someone else's story, or you want to make up a fiction story. That's up to you, as long as you can respond to the topics that I'm going to give you. So because today's theme is about the nature, I'll share my screen. I have questions which is also related to our nature. Before we start, I will call upon the screen Toastmaster Jeffrey. I want to invite you as our first speaker.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, Toastmaster Jeffrey. So I have 12 topics today that I hope can be delivered, but let's see if the time is enough, then yeah, we can do all these 12. For the first one, which topic you want to choose?
Well, I choose flood.
Flood. Okay, Jakarta, yeah. Always flooding. Okay, so this is the question or the statement. Don't hide your tears, for tears will only flood the heart. Don't hide your tears, for tears will only flood the heart. Do you need 30 seconds to think?
Okay.
All right, you ready? 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Hello, everyone. Happy morning. Sometimes when we fail to achieve our goals, we tend to have tears running down our cheek. It's fine for a reason, but we should not have that moment for a long time, because we have to wake up and get up and started our goal with a plan, with a better plan, so that we can achieve, so that we can get a possibility to achieve the goal much better. And it's just like when you are in a difficult situation and you just can hide your tears, feel that you still have an energy, you still have something positive in your body, in your heart, in your mind that you can use to step up on the better on a better place, so you can save your tears for another day, for a day that you can achieve your goals in your future. So I will encourage everyone to don't be so don't to push yourself too much, because sometimes it's not a healthy way to encourage yourself to keep on track to achieve your goals, because the better way for you is to get up and look at yourself in a mirror, and that you still have energy, you still have ability and capacity to achieve your goals. So don't hide your tears. If you have something difficult, if you can avoid to have a tears in your face, don't avoid, because it could be a better. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Jeffrey. So sometimes it's okay to cry, right? Even if you are a man, there's nothing to be shy about crying. It's natural. And also, if you want to slow down, slow down a little bit in order to achieve your goal. Thank you for your sharing. Next, I would like to call guest Sofa. Guest Sofa, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes, but can you speak a little bit louder?
Okay, how about this? How about now?
Yeah, that's fine. Which topic you want to choose?
So I cannot choose what flood again.
No, you need to choose something else.
I think I will choose hillside.
Sorry, which one?
Oh no, mountain.
Hillside. Mountain.
Mountain.
All right. Mountain it is. Okay, this is the quote from Khabib Nurmagomedov. Climb the mountain so you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Climb the mountain so you can see the world, not so the world can see you. Did you get it? Would you like 30 seconds to think?
Yeah.
30 seconds to think? All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
So I think I am sure that we all are already evident in our everyday life. We say like in the past, not many dry days and not many extreme rainy days, but now I think it has been like the normal days for us, especially if we live in like Jabodetabek or Jakarta especially. But what is exactly the reason of this phenomenon? I think you also already know that the reason is according to scientists, it will be because of the carbon gas, the gases that break the atmosphere. It will deepen our and what is the mechanism in that, and how do human impacts this phenomenon. It is from the increase of our carbon greenhouse gases, which one of them is on the outside. It can be from our motorcycle, from our cars, but it also means the decreasing point which are decrease carbon carbon dioxide to be oxygen like this are day by day decrease. So what can we do as a human? As a human who live in the earth, the only place that we will live as long as we live. Elon Musk is trying to go to Mars, but I think it will not be so soon. We can do this, in my opinion. We should conserve our water. We should conserve our energy consumption. We should conserve our forests in the mountains. I mean, one of the places that we think about forest is mountain, right? By conserving forests, we keep the water cycle normal. By keeping forests in the mountain, we keep the biodiversity of our nation. By keeping forests, we contribute to the slowdown. We can say that to prevent the increase of global heating in the world. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the advice. Yes, we need to conserve so many things. I'm always thinking about converse. Okay, yeah. By climbing mountain, we can appreciate our nature more, and then one and our only planet. Right. Thank you, guest Sofa, for the sharing. Next, we have soon to be Toastmaster Nazil.
Huh? Okay.
Right?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you
I
select
choose
one
lake.
of the topic? Lake.
Lake, yeah.
Okay, sure. Your topic is make your heart like a lake with a calm, still surface and get great depth of kindness. This is from Lao Tzu. Make your heart like a lake with a calm, still surface and great depth of kindness. Okay, you need a time to think?
Okay, enough.
Enough? Okay. Over to you, 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We know we have we will have like a lake, like calm and depth kindness. Because every day we meet every people that not so good with us, not barely know us, but act like someone bad. But we have to be someone with a good heart. Yeah, many things have been passed with our life, like not so good exam or everyone angry at us. But still, kindness is one of the important thing in our life, because with the kindness we can have so many friends, we can have so many relatives that still become good to us. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to become someone like someone like a lake. It's still calm, but keep in kindness. But don't forget to try it. and keep trying to become like because we don't know if someone will appreciate it. Someone with a good heart also will appreciate what we have done. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I know, I feel it, I experience it. I have done so many things to many people and try to act calm, but no one appreciate it. But I keep doing it, and so far so good. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
The good quality of a person depends on of their kind. Before you be something else or someone else, then be kind, right? Thank you for reminding us about kindness. Next, we have soon to be Toastmaster Adam.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you? Let me check. Okay.
Okay.
There are still how many? Like 9 teams. Which one you want to select?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Oh,
Yes.
interesting. Okay. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. This is a quote by Maya Angelou. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Are you ready or do you need 30 seconds to think?
I need 30 seconds to think.
You need 30 seconds to think? All right.
Yes.
Sure. 30 seconds it is. Okay. The second is up.
Yep.
Okay. Over to you. 1 to 2 minutes. Soon to be Toastmaster Adam.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Happy morning. When someone tell you a story about themselves, or when they tell a story about what happening on their lives, sometimes we give advice to them. Sometimes we think if we give advice to them, it will solve their problems, solve their problems in life. But sometimes you don't have to give advice at all, except they ask us to give advice to them. Sometimes they just want to be listened by us because they need our sympathy to listen their story, to listen their problems. Sometimes they just need ourselves to be understand about what happened to them, not to give advice to them. And by listening them carefully, I think we can be a rainbow from what happened to them, from maybe problems they have. Yeah, that's from me. Thank
Oh,
you.
excellent. Thank you. And you successfully linked that one to the rainbow in someone else's cloud. Thank you so much. Yes, I myself, sometimes I just need someone to just listen to me. I don't need anything from them. Then yeah, it's people not necessarily need advice. They just need someone to listen. Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Adam. Next, I would like to call soon to be Toastmaster Vindra.
Hello.
Hi, ready with your topic? You can select one
Tsunami.
of these topics. Yeah. Tsunami. Wow. Okay. That's a heavy one. Let's see what it is. Okay. So Bethany Hamilton said, love is bigger than a tsunami, stronger than any fear. Love is bigger than a tsunami and stronger than any fear. Okay. Do you need 30 seconds to think?
No.
Okay, when you're ready. 1 to 2
Ready.
minutes. The screen is yours.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. When we hear about tsunami, we can feel that it's a natural disaster that is very dangerous and it makes one city destroyed, some houses and some cities. Then with someone say that tsunami is stronger than anything else. Well, it's very true for me. Um, when people feel that he's stronger than anyone else, he feels that he can do anything. Mm,
Do you still want to add something?
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Tsunami is a strong disaster, but when we maybe try to reflect our love as big as tsunami, then it become a greatest thing, right? Okay, thank you for sharing, soon to be Toastmaster Vindra. Next, I would like to call soon to be Toastmaster Nia. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Nia. I think you're not audible. Hello, I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Yes, yeah, you're audible now.
Yeah.
Which topic you want to select?
I want to select the lightning.
Lightning, wow. Okay, so the question or the topic is a quote from Khalil Gibran. If I accept the sunshine and warmth, then I must also accept the thunder and lightning. If I accept the sunshine and warmth, then I must also accept the thunder and lightning. Okay. Would you like 30 seconds to think?
Yes.
Okay.
Lightning, maybe natural lightning.
Lightning, the petir.
Petir.
Mm-hmm. But you can like take this quote into something else as well. Okay. Are you ready now? Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Nia, 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Lightning. Maybe the quote is not lightning, just that lightning, but it is like a hard thing in our life right now. So I think during this pandemic, we have to keep the warmth, to have enough light, the energy, the sun, the natural light, and then we need to
we need to save the energy. We need to conserve our environment. So we started from ourselves, of course. What is the hard thing? Maybe like the pandemic, we have to, like TM Duwi said, we have to be grateful. Yes, we have to accept the pandemic too. And then how we, through this pandemics, we have to have enough light. We have enough natural light. Even if you are at home, please give a natural sunlight through your ventilation, through your window outdoor, and then you have to start to keep the environment clean so we can through this pandemic, and then we can see we can feel the warmth and sunshine even in the hard situation like thunder and lightning.
Okay, that's all. Or would you like to add some more?
Oh, if to add some more.
No, it's fine if you're done.
If I have to add some more.
No, it's fine. I think that's all. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, thank you for the advice as well to just maintain your cleanliness and keep your warmth inside to give to other people, right? Thank you so much, SCBD Toastmaster Nia. Okay, so to save time, let's move along. I'll call soon-to-be Toastmaster Hani on the screen.
Oh, hiya.
Hi.
Yes.
Are you ready to select a topic?
I choose storm.
Storm. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right. So the topic is not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Would you like 30 seconds to think?
Yes, I need 30 seconds.
Sure, 30 seconds for you. Are you ready?
Yes,
okay.
I'm ready.
1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget the word of the day, conserve. Screen is yours.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I think from the quotes is, not all storms come to disrupt your life, some come to clear your path. I think in your life, there is no only good experience in your life, but it's also you have a bad experience. But there is nothing. There is not only if you have a bad experience and you never to get back again, but sometimes when you have a bad experience, you can learn from the bad things, and you can be more better, and you can to get back up. You can grow, you can learn from the mistakes, and it's not only clear your path, but the straight path came from to the storm, and maybe maybe your path is came to from your such as a good and a bad experience. Sorry. Okay, it's enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's very well said. Yeah, either both or bad experience can still teach us something. So
Yes.
yeah, don't like let go one of the experiences.
Yes.
Embrace both of them. Right. Thank you so
Yes.
much
Okay.
for
Thank you.
sharing, Teacher Hani. Now our last speaker for the table topic. Guest Vira or soon to be Toastmaster Vira or very soon to be
Hello.
Toastmaster Vira. How are you?
Extremely soon to be. I'm
Okay,
fine.
extremely soon to
How are
be.
you?
Great. So we only have 5 topics
Oasis.
left. Oasis. I knew we'll choose that one. And this is slightly different than any other topic. This is a song from Oasis band.
Okay. Okay.
Don't look
I was
back in
gonna use a
anger.
joke
I'm
about.
sure you know the song, right?
Okay.
Okay, don't look
Okay.
back in
But
anger.
first of all,
Hmm?
okay. 10 seconds. Is it okay?
10 seconds only for you.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Second is apa?
Get ready? Yeah. 1 to 2 minutes. Guess.
So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul flies away. But don't look back in anger. I heard you say. What can I say? I'm a rock fan. I love Oasis. Sorry there, I almost got. Yeah, but don't look back in anger. Sometimes when it comes to those words, all I can think about when you have memories. Yeah, when you have a good memories, we always cherish it. We always, oh, I remember the time when I smoked weed at Amsterdam and I almost went home with wobbly walking, or probably I went so drunk off my butt I couldn't even drive on my way back home. That all the stuff that I cherish a lot because I'm an idiot and I like to do a lot of stupid stuff. However, when it comes to the bad experience, sometimes I always have this moment of angry and I just want to just if I meet the person that did me wrong when I was younger, I just want to choke the hell out of that person and all that. However, sometimes, like Oasis said, don't look back in anger. Learn from those mistakes, and what you need to do is just, oh yeah, okay, because of this bad experience, it made me who I am today. And yeah, even though sometimes I do still have that anger, but yeah, I do try to remember that, oh yeah, I try to conserve that memory as a lesson instead of being angry. Since I don't have anything else, here's Wonderwall. Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Done. That's it. I don't want to get kicked out.
Thank you. I'm glad you select that topic. Very suits you. Okay, yes, and don't look back in anger. Sometimes we just need to be for giving or full of forgiveness, and don't look back to our bad experience with anger. Just move on and let go, right? Thank you so much for all the speakers today. Unfortunately, I have only limited time and the time is up. So that's all from me and from my side. I would like to call upon the timer to give the timer reports.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. So almost all of the table topic speakers are eligible to be voted except one. Unfortunately, soon to be Toastmaster Sofa, you are not eligible to be voted. So for the remaining table topic speakers, you are eligible to be voted. I will share the link in a second.
Okay, thank you. So I'm so sorry, guest soon to be Toastmaster Sofa. You were a little bit over time, but for the rest, you are eligible to be voted. After Toastmaster Galvin sent you the link for voting, you can cast your vote. Now I give the control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Uyun?
Hello.
I think Toastmaster Uyun got disconnected because she's
Okay.
in the room.
Sure. Maybe we shall move on to the evaluation.
Yeah.
G. Okay. So let's call upon the screen the general evaluator, Toastmaster Ardita. The screen is yours.
Hi. Thank you, Toastmasters Dentia. Hi, happy morning, everyone. I'm Ardita Rizky, your general evaluators. Actually, this is the first time for me serving you as a GE in SCBD Toastmasters, and I sense a lot of positive energy here. The enthusiasm is like a contagious for me, especially. Hope it's not only for me, yeah. Feeling you and everyone's here is feeling the same way. So we start the first evaluation section by having individual speakers evaluations. The first evaluators, we have Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki will evaluate Toastmaster Duwi. And since Toastmaster Raki is conducting or delivering his project, so in the end of this sessions, Toastmaster Raki will be evaluated by Toastmaster Uyun. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Raki.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ardita. What a great speech from Toastmaster Dwi. Congratulations for your speech. As a human, we should always grateful with what we have now. I would like to give you some, some comment. First, what a good start by you ask question to the audience. And then the second, in my opinion, you are successfully to play theater of mind by describing that soto ayam. And then the next is maybe you should use your body language more. And then the last is you use pause effectively, and that's a great speech. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Dwi, and I hope I will see you again to the next speech with the awesome topics, with the more with the energetic speech. So congratulations and keep spirit for the next project. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. Actually, I agree with you when Toastmaster Dwi said that the more grateful you have, the more happiness you get. Wow, and congrats as well for you, Toastmaster Raki. You already complete your project number level 1. Okay, so give round of applause for Toastmaster Raki, please. Yay! Okay. So we are going to move to the second evaluator. The second evaluator is Toastmaster Tias, who will evaluate Toastmaster Aisyah. So without further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Tias.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ardita. The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. And the willingness to learn is a choice. The quote by Brian Herbert. And we can see clearly how Toastmaster Aisyah learned from her interesting experience about listening. And today we learn about it from her. So congratulations, Toastmaster Aisyah. So I have three positive or things that I love about your speech. First, that in the opening, you used a simple yet a very strong quote. If we are listening, we are learning. So I think it's a very good quote you put in your opening. So the second is your speech have a good structure from the opening and then the body and also the closing. And the third things is, for me, your opening is very strong, that you put your personal experience about participating in some research, and it's put a very important context on what you want to say in the next on your speech. And however, besides of the good things, I want to suggest some things that you want to improve, that you may want to improve. So the first is the gesture. I can see that you already use the gesture, but I think you can have more visible gesture. You can put your laptop or your gadget, or you can sit more backwards so we can see more gesture. And then the second is when you tell us about the characters of things that contents of some other characters, maybe you can put some short pause like ear and then eye, heart, so we can have time to digest all the information. And then the third is, I love that Toastmaster Aisyah has a soft and calming voice when she delivers her speech. But I think you can put more various tone on your speech. So I will challenge Toastmaster Aisyah to put more various tone on her next speech. And overall, Toastmaster Aisyah's speech teaches us a very important things about listening. Not only use our ears, but also our eyes, our minds, and also our hearts. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Toastmaster Lintang. So, yeah, we move to the third evaluator. That is Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Garda, we will evaluate Toastmaster Naflah. So without further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Garda. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Do you know what is the most heartwarming time throughout your 24 hours per day? If not, let this guy speak to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Garda speaking from the flight deck. Today, we are very grateful for listening to Toastmaster Naflah for her Path Completion Speech project. Congratulations to Toastmaster Naflah for successfully delivering your path completion and completing your pathway in Toastmasters. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. As a fellow Toastmasters, I am deeply honored to hear and listen, of course, to witness your journey in Toastmasters. I can see how brave, how outstanding you are as a person in conquering those journeys, not only as a person, but also as a Toastmaster member. Because throughout your speech, you deliver us with 3 outstanding things that we can learn on. The first thing is that you were so dynamic in delivering your speeches. You showed us and you told us with a very flowing stories and with all the intrigue and the plot twist that every one of us can relate to your stories. I could understand how big your passion was and still is, and that what made you who you are today. And the second one, the leadership. Those 2 things, dynamic and leadership, as shown on your pathway, you also embodied how a leader should be. Toastmaster Naflah showed us that throughout her journey in the pathway of dynamic leadership has shaped her on how to become a great leader, showed by her stories and her experiences throughout her journey as a person. And the last one is an uplifting experience to share. You showed us with the ups and downs in life as if that we as a human being can relate to your stories as a person, from the downs that you were bullied and the ups that you found an avenue to perform, from being an ordinary student to someone that can be outspoken to others. And you meet diverse people, and of course you understand that your strengths and talents are something to be rely on, and that you can utilize them in order to improve as a person. So your speech was actually in the 90% level. If I may suggest to add the remaining 10% that you can benefit more from your speech, 10 to 12 minutes can be intriguing. So you would benefit more in raising engagement with the audience. For example, asking new members, how do they feel in Toastmasters and what is their hope by joining Toastmasters? Or you can ask some guests in order to what is their hope in joining Toastmasters of Toastmasters meetings. Overall, that was a really outstanding speech and inspiring one, that you showed the dynamic one, the leadership skills, and an uplifting experience to share, and adding the remaining 10%, I believe you will be great in earning and conquering your journey as Toastmasters. Look forward to seeing you more. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Hey, thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Both of you were acting like flight attendants, so missing having a trip. Do you feel the same like me? Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Garda and Toastmaster Naflah. Thank you for reminding that, yeah, you're still in a pandemic situation, so we cannot go abroad. Okay, this is the last evaluator, who is Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Uyun, who will evaluate Toastmaster Raki. So without further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Uyun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dita. So if my voice is breaking later, please let me know. All right. Congratulations to Toastmaster Ishraki for delivering a constructive feedback to Toastmaster Duwi. Kudos to you. So what I observed from your evaluation speech, I would love to give you 4 letters. PACE. PA for the strengths that you have shown to us, and CE is for the room for improvement. So first, P. What I like is your packaging of the evaluation. In Toastmasters, we need to give an encouragement, like a constructive feedback for the speaker. So you made it very sincere. You used I technique, meaning that the evaluation is coming from you, not because you generalize the evaluation. So first, you really did great in package your evaluation to be sounding positive. And A is for the acknowledgement for evaluation points. You mentioned 4 points for, in evaluating Toastmaster Duwi: the engagement with the audience, the theater of mind, body language, and pause. So those 4 points, I guess, yeah, reflect what Toastmaster Duwi had shared to us. So you did great in packaging and acknowledging the evaluation points. And for the room of improvement, I would like to give you CE. Vitamin C is for the categorization. Why I would like to say so? Because those 4 points, the first 2 is positive points. The third one is the room for improvement. And another one, the last one, is again, it's for strength that Toastmaster Duwi showed. So this is jumbled. You could categorize it like to the strengths, and then room for improvement. And another one is for the challenge. It's like the evaluation form that Toastmasters give. So this categorization will also ease the speaker to know what is actually the essence of the room for improvement, what is actually the challenge. So this categorization will ease the speaker to know what is actually the tone of that evaluation. And the last is vitamin E for the elaboration of the evaluation. Those 4 points were mentioned briefly. So you could give more examples, for example, especially for the room of improvement. You encourage Toastmaster Duwi to improve the body language. So maybe you could show like how to use the body language, something like that. So overall, that's PACE for you and for the next challenge. Being evaluator, what I quoted from Toastmaster Sabrina last week, giving evaluation is like win-win solution. So I hope you can win over the evaluation as well if you put your shoes as the speaker who would love to hear more evaluation. So kudos to you, back to you, Toastmaster Ardita.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. And congrats as well for Toastmaster Aki again. Okay, I will ask to our timer. Hi, Toastmaster Galvin. Are the evaluators eligible to be voted?
Yeah, almost all of the evaluators are eligible to be voted, except for Toastmaster Raki. Because Toastmaster Raki, you only deliver your evaluation speech 1 minute to 1 minute 22 seconds, which is below the required time, which is 1 minute 30 seconds. Just extending it a little bit, and then you will be eligible to be voted. So I will share the link in a second.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Galvin. It's okay, Toastmaster Aki. Maybe you can try again in the next sessions. Okay, it's time to vote who will be the best evaluators of today's meeting. And 1 minute of silence and timer, please. So the time, thank you.
One minute of silence is up.
Okay, thank you for noticing us. And yeah, this is, so we are entering the evaluation session. And as we know that we have a Super Rangers today. And the first part, I would like to send the big thanks for Toastmasters Galvin, because I noticed that you ran 2 role takers in one time. Kudos for you. As I think that it's not easy, but you nail it. Thank you so much for helping the sessions becoming very smooth. And the second ones, I will call upon Toastmaster Mulyadin as and WOD counter. Please give your report. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, guys. May I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Wait. Oh yeah, this one. Have it done, guys?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster, our general evaluator, Toastmaster. Oh, where is my screen? Oh. Yeah, okay. This is my report for our meeting today. Wait. How to... Okay. There are, yeah. Hello, my fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Happy morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I lost my screen. Okay, but it's okay. In general, every speaker delivered their speeches so great just now. I only noted so many filler words from table topic speakers, but don't worry. I wanna tell you that fillers mean that you are very keen of speaking so much. You are trying to practice your English, your speaking. Yeah, it's great. Then, unfortunately, in my note, there was no word of the day in your speeches for the prepared speakers, table topic speakers too. I didn't find word of the day. Maybe you should put your word of the day for every speech in your speaking, or in your prepared speaking. In your note, you need to put it, because we have to make it correlate between speaking and word of the day. So you can see from my note our the report. Where is it? Yeah, Toastmaster Duwi, you have one filler, no long pause and repeated word. Toastmaster Aisyah, you have no filler, long pauses 0, repeated word 4 repeated words. I found it. Toastmaster Naflah, you had 4 fillers in your speech, long pause 1 and 0 repeated word. Toastmaster Israki, yeah, I counted for evaluators, for some all the evaluators. The Toastmaster Israki, you had 3 fillers, long pause no, without long pauses, and repeated words 2. Toastmaster Uyun, congratulations, without fillers, long pauses, or repeated words. As well, Toastmaster Garda, without 0 fillers, long pauses, and repeated words. Toastmaster Lintang, I found it. I found 10 fillers, 0 long pause, and without repeated word. For table topic speakers, Jeffrey, you had 13 fillers and repeated words 2. So far, 25 fillers, 4 long pauses, and repeated words 3. Maybe I noted word of the day from you, Sofa, from Sofa just now, but I didn't hear it clearly. Then Nazil, 8 fillers, Adam, 11 fillers, Findra, only 1 fillers because you speak very short. And then Nia, 11 fillers with 2 repeated words. Hani, 16 fillers, long pauses 2, and repeated words 5. 9. Vira, congratulations. Vira, only I heard 1 filler and also 1 repeated word. That's all from me. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mulyadin, for the thorough and complete report for the I and W OT culture. So for the next rangers is Toastmaster Stephanie as the grammarian. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Stephanie.
Happy morning, SCBD. Or can you listen? Can you hear me?
Happy
Yes.
morning.
Happy morning,
Good
Toastmasters
morning.
Tony.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, I'll just use this. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So today what I'm going to talk about is, as a grammarian, I note how you use English. And I want all of you to start patting yourself in the back because congratulations, right? I believe none of us here has English as a first language. Yes, use it confidently. So us important to learn well too, that's incorrect, right? But to begin my grammar report, I would like to take note of the beautiful phrase, and the winner today, in my humble opinion, is from Toastmaster Duwi. She said, I invite you to feel grateful because you have enough, not feel grateful because you have more. And I feel like that's wonderful, and that encompasses Earth Day, because this is the earth that we have, right? We should feel grateful because this earth, and what can we do about this earth is to protect it and also to make it even better for the next generation. So congratulations, Toastmaster Dwi, for the beautiful phrase. And I also want to take note on the use of tenses. Many of you use story to help communicate your idea. Think about it. If you tell a story that happens in the past, what tense should you use? Let me ask you, Toastmaster Garda. If you're telling a story that happened in the past, what kind of tense that you should use?
We can use the past tense or past participles. It depends on the context.
Exactly. So there's past tense, there's past continuous, past perfect, all the past, right? It's because I still hear present and even future tense when you're referring to something happened in the past. So for example, let's say that you were telling a story when you're in high school and you said that, oh, you're saying this will be a news anchor. Don't say that, but you can say, oh, when myself that I would be. So instead of will, say would be a news anchor. So that way you're using the tense that you're using actually past future. Yes, indeed, there's that tense. So past future tense means that you're telling something in the past, but you're talking when you're in the you in the past talking about something that happens in the future at that time. All right. So one is tense and second is preposition. Many of you use wrong preposition in the wrong time, or you use preposition when it's not necessary, or you don't use preposition when it's necessary. For example, someone said, blah, 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 to observe about the lesson. You don't say to observe about, you just say to observe the lesson. Okay. Someone said that someone said feel about. You don't say feel about, you say, oh, you just say feel and that, right? And then you say, for example, someone said feel great for, feel grateful, blah, blah, blah. You should say feel grateful for, right? And how do you know whether a sentence need preposition, a verb need preposition, or an object need preposition? Well, the only way to do it is to read, right? Read more. That way you are exposed to good grammar of yours, because sometimes in Indonesian, we don't use preposition that much, or preposition that with discipline like that. And the last thing that I want to share with you is the sound. I hear a lot of people say the. It should be the. How you do it? Put your tongue under your teeth. And okay, I want you to turn on or unmute yourself, okay? If I call your name, unmute yourself. Let's practice the sound. Make sure that you put your tongue, the. Okay, say it with me, the. Dentia, say it with me, the.
therefore through things something.
Satu aja, sabar. Someone needs to say that. Okay, now Wira, it's your turn. Something, not something, but something.
Something.
Bagus. Dan next, Naflah, marathon. Naflah.
Yes.
Not marathon.
Marathon.
Bagus. Okay. Start now. Who wants to be wealthy? Adam, turn on your microphone. Say wealthy.
Wealthy.
Good job. So not wealthy, but wealthy. All right. Now the last one. So you say path, same like pathway, path, not path, because path is pukul-pukul di punggung, okay? Not path, but path. Now Ardita Changi, say that path.
Path.
Awesome. Awesome. SCBD, now give yourself some good job. That's the end of my grammar.
Wow, Toastmasters Stephanie, you remember me about it. My English teachers, very, like the same like you, 100%. yeah. Okay, thank you so much for your learnings today, and wonderful. Just one word, wonderful. Okay, thank you everyone. And so I just want to say thank you too for the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Uyun. Yes, I just noticed that you also run to role takers, as a Tom and as evaluators. And I love when you start your meeting with a positive and encouraging introductions. Try to introduce the role takers, and so that everyone can understand more about each roles. And you're trying to make your team like having an Earth Day, and you try to have a green background in your presentations. And I noticed that you are really prepared your PowerPoint. That's good. And thank you so much for your award. And second one, I would like to big thanks as well, sending my thanks as well for Toastmaster Dentia as Table Topic Masters. I noticed in the chat that everyone feel engaged and enjoy. Because of what? Because of the natural sounds and beautiful bird sounds, I think. And as well that you put your presentations in well prepared, so everyone can more enjoy it. And I just noticed that it was wonder because you tried to fit into the team as well, like Toastmaster Uyun, like not recklessly chosen, and you also prepared well. And I noticed that you have a good bridging with this team and try to celebrating the Earth Day. Even though in the middle of your session that you're facing the difficulties to reach the participants who had the technical issues, you can solve it smooth process, just like a nice little segue for the next speaker. Good job. And yep, that's all that I just enjoy your meeting today. But if I can give you more a little suggestion that I do believe that suggestion can make your meetings becoming more terrific in the futures, is there, if in the prepared speech, what do you think if we can add 1 minute of silence after the speaker finishes their speech? So me and everyone or the participants in SCBD Toastmaster can text or deliver appreciation to the speaker for their effort preparing their project, because it needs time, it needs energy, so we need to appreciate our friends, right? So do you agree with me on that point? Yeah. Okay, maybe it can be considerations in the future. So that's the first point. And the second point is when we are waiting in a long time, maybe can we add like some music? So you know that music can prevent evac to boost up our energy. So with music we can have more like yeah, our energy can be released, and we can have enjoyment in this meeting. So that's the second little input. And the last input may be for the A and WOD counters. I appreciate that you have a thorough and complete report, but I think it's more effective if we can just say the participants, for example, the participants who have more than 5 village words or more than 5 words, just mention the name so we can have certain times in the next meeting. That's all in all. I enjoy this meeting, and it is far terrific. And I do believe everyone felt amazing meeting with you. And thank you so much, and see you next time. I over back to the semester of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our Madam GE Toastmaster Ardita. Thank you very much for coming to SCBD Toastmasters to give your feedbacks for us. And also, I would love to say thanks to our grammarian, Toastmaster Stephanie, who is coming from the Ultimate Toastmasters Club. Thank you. And our meeting enablers in general evaluation team. Oh, thank you very much. So that's the end of our meeting. And later, only another agenda is for a Hall of Fame. So from me, I would, again, would love to say thank you very much for spending time with us in this ngabuburit time. And our next meeting will be next week, Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. And if you would love to know more about Toastmasters, you can dive in www.toastmasters.org or follow our Instagram, SCBD.Toastmasters. Thank you very much. I will give the control back to our president, Toastmaster Galvin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Okay, now before I close the meeting, there's one more thing that we have to finish, right? Because we would like to know who is the most favorite of each session. Ooh, why am I the only one who is excited? Yeah. So please unmute yourself so that all of us can do this. You know, all of us can do the drum roll, please. Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Okay. The most favorite prepared speech speaker is Toastmaster Naflah.
Our flight attendant.
Congratulations.
It is. Congratulations, Toastmaster Naflah. And the next is our most favorite table topic speaker is drum roll. Toastmaster Wira.
Yay! I guess it. Toastmaster Wira will be the best.
Nice
Congratulations.
Soon to be Toastmaster, not as Toastmaster.
Extremely soon to be.
Nice. Very nice to hear that. Extremely soon to be Toastmaster Wira. And now the last but not the least, our most favorite individual evaluator is drum roll. Toastmaster
Wow,
our pilot.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Toastmaster Naflah, soon to be Toastmaster Wira, and Toastmaster Garda for becoming the most favorite speakers in this session. And now, still, before I close the meeting, I would like to call some of our guests to give us their opinion about our meeting. I would like to call maybe Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Adam. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Adam. Can you please give us your opinion about our meeting?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. I think the meeting was exciting and fun, and I get a lot of inspiration from the meeting. And I think I want to know more about Toastmaster. And yeah, that's from me. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Soon to be
you. Thank
Toastmaster
you so
Adam.
much. Soon to be Toastmaster Adam.
And now I would like to call our next guest. Maybe I would like to call. Siapa tadi? I think I would like to call Gofur. Hi Gofur. Halo. Hi Gofur. Are you there? And 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we go to our next caller. Okay. Maybe we should go to maybe soon to be Toastmaster Nazil. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Nazil. Soon to be Toastmaster Nazil. Okay. Okay then. Okay then, maybe my last try. I would like to call. Who's the other guest? Yeah. Oh, maybe Hani. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Hani. Yes, please.
I love the table topics. Thanks, Dentia. It can develop my speech. I'm very grateful to be here. I want to learn before you start a good speech, but you must listen first. I take the quotes from the speaker. I forget the name. Yes, but I'm grateful to be here, and thanks for the SCBD Toastmasters, and thanks for all of the people in positive vibes in here. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, most welcome.
Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Hani. And sorry, I think I would like to call another guest, and I believe he's also a Toastmaster member from far away. Admire Danai. Is it Admire Danai or Admire Danai? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Toastmaster. Oh, what should I call you?
Good morning.
Admire?
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Yeah.
And guests. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Bloody Diamonds Club. I'm quite grateful for joining you. Though I joined a bit late. The moment when I got into the meeting, you were on table topics. I really enjoyed the table topics. They are really bring us much closer to nature. We really touched on volcano, lightning, which was one of the best topic that I really enjoyed. And how people executed their duties in their role. I really enjoyed it. The speakers were quite good. It was quite fantastic. Those were terrible speeches. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Admire. Okay. And of course, you are most welcome to join again in our session. Okay. And
thank you.
And now, I would like to call maybe any visiting Toastmaster who would like to invite us to your meeting, so that our members and our guests can also join your meetings. I think Toastmaster Stephanie has shared her Ultimate Toastmaster Club meeting, so you can join the Ultimate Toastmaster Club meeting every first and third Tuesday, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's from Ultimate Toastmaster. Is there any other club who would like to announce something?
Toastmaster Jeffrey, maybe.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Jeffrey. I'm from Surabaya Toastmasters, which is a club in Surabaya City. So our club run a meeting every second and fourth week on Saturday, and our upcoming meeting will be on the next Saturday, May 2nd. So it'll start at 2 p.m. So everyone, please, if you are free, you can attend our meeting. If you need more information, please follow our Instagram at Toastmasters. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jeffrey. Oh yeah, sorry. So for Surabaya Toastmaster, the meeting will be conducted on Saturday at 2 p.m. And I think Ultimate Toastmaster also will be doing their Toastmaster meeting on Saturday as well at 2 p.m. as well, if I recall correctly, during this Ramadan season. And I think we also have the invitation from Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster, which will be on Saturday as well at 10 a.m. Yeah, please, Toastmaster Kiki.
Actually, we have a recurrent meeting every week in Saturday at 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. p.m. And then we have special meeting for the next 1st May of 2021. We have we are inviting the table topic master, she is expert on delivering the table topic session. So you want to learn about how we can have an impromptu 1 to 2 minutes. So it's like a special meeting for us. So we are cordially inviting you to join to our meeting in the next Saturday. See you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki, for inviting all of us. So if you would like to know more about table topic session, please do join Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club on next Saturday. Thank you, Toastmaster Kiki. And now I would like to close the meeting with the sound of this power bank. That's the sound, and happy buka puasa, everyone.
Yeah, happy start.
Thank you.
Happy start.
Thank you. Selamat berbuka puasa.
Thank you.